things spiral out of hand. The chart is red again, but it's only for show. Quite distinct stories emerge from the on-chain data. The video's discussion of BlackRock, Coinbase, and behind-the-scenes maneuvers may cause you to reevaluate your feelings toward Shiba Inu. But what on earth am I referring to? What gives you reason to be enthusiastic? Okay, I'll try to clarify. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the curve in the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more Shib news, be sure to click the like button. In the last day, the price of Shiba Inu has dropped little again. Curiously, neither Shiba Inu nor its creators are directly responsible for the main cause of the breed's downfall. Bitcoin, on the other hand, is the ever-influential player here. The value of Shiba Inu tends to fluctuate in response to changes in the Bitcoin market, since these dogs prefer to track the price of Bitcoin very closely. Since there is a great deal of important Shiba Inu news to discuss today, we will not go into great detail on the fluctuations of Bitcoin. The Bitcoin assets of Grayscale, meanwhile, seem to be being aggressively sold. Plus, it's quite bizarre and unexpected. More than 70 days of inflow streak occurred at BlackRock immediately after the adoption of the Bitcoin ETF in the US. People were astonished and concerned when they initially saw zero inflows 2 days ago. Can you fathom the level of terror that exists now when no funds have been received for 3 consecutive days? Investors may be losing faith in the cryptocurrency market as a whole, selling off assets in a panic, and keeping a close eye on the market in anticipation of further downturns. Strange things are happening, and many investors are wondering what's going on. Because BlackRock's 70-day inflow run makes this seem like a rare occurrence. A day with no inflows would make sense, albeit why is a mystery, but 3 days with no inflows is completely out of the ordinary. Cash flows? We are really concerned that anything is amiss because of this. What piques our curiosity is the zero. For some reason, this does not seem to be an influx or an outflow. In fact, it is zero. Therefore, why is this abnormality happening? This may be the result of strategic moves made by BlackRock, regulatory uncertainties, or institutional investors shifting their money elsewhere. We believe it is not investors, but rather a move by BlackRock due to the fact that it is exactly zero. Maintaining a constant zero seems to go counter to what would be considered normal human conduct. There is usually some variation, however little, and it might be positive or negative. It seems that BlackRock has taken purposeful action, since the value has remained at zero for 3 days in a row, rather than the outcome of investors' spontaneous behavior. Still, when looking at the weekly timescale, the price of Shiba Inu is up 31%. Upon hearing the news of the team's $12 million fundraising campaign, the price of Shiba Inus jumped 53% from April 19th to the 22nd. In only 3 days, Shiba Inu has given up 3% of its weekly gains, bringing its total loss to 31%. Curiously, however, new patterns in the futures markets indicate that bulls are actively seeking more gains. What really matters is if bulls are still looking to make further gains. Prone to short-term swings, particularly when they are not attributable to Shiba Inu, but rather the broader crypto ecosystem, are of little consequence. Consider it in this way. If you're traveling by car and encounter any difficulties due to traffic or road conditions, it won't affect your final destination or the overall quality of your vacation. Just as Shiba Inu's long-term potential is unaffected by short-term swings in the wider crypto market, the same holds true for optimistic sentiment and underlying demand. Meme currency markets as a whole have been booming this week, even after accounting for the 3% price drop in Shiba Inu tokens over the last 3 days. Speculative traders have been adding additional futures contracts at a pace that is out of proportion to the price trend, perhaps in an effort to lead the charge during Shiba Inu's next rebound phase. An essential takeaway from this is the general sense of optimism and confidence over the future of the Shiba Inu pricing, even if there have been some temporary setbacks. Traders' heavy involvement in futures contracts indicates a positive outlook for Shiba Inu prices. The price may rise in the near future as a result of this uptick in activity, which might add to the already favorable feeling. Additionally, there is something important for you to grasp. The cumulative value of open futures contracts for a particular cryptocurrency asset is tracked by CoinGlass Open Interest metric. Shiba Inu's open interest was $51 million at the start of the week. Open interest in Shiba Inu has increased by $23 million since April 19th, reaching $75 million at the present time, according to the most recent statistics. The 35% increase in Shiba Inu open interest over the last week is particularly noteworthy, since it outpaces the 31% increase in Shiba Inu prices. A very bullish attitude among speculative traders is indicated when open interest outpaces price increase. First, traders' increased engagement and enthusiasm, as seen by a spike in open interest, is indicative of their faith in the asset's ability to rise in value. Increased liquidity and trade volumes brought forth by this flurry of activity might lend credence to price increases. Secondly, traders are expecting prices to continue to rise, thus they are adding long positions or using hedging tactics when open interest is growing faster than prices. Thus, the open interest in Shiba Inu is $75 million. Shiba Inu open interest has surged by $23 million, which might signal the beginning of another price spike that could soon propel the breed to the 4-0-3 price milestone. Now you may be asking, what's the big deal with Shiba Inu investors? One of the most crucial components of Shiba Inu, Shibarium, is about to go through a hard fork, as was recently announced. For the uninitiated, a hard fork is a major modification to a blockchain system that causes it to permanently separate from its predecessor. The goal of this hard fork in Shibarium is to make the community and developers' experience better. As per the announcement, the next technical upgrade for Shibarium will be a game changer. It will bring a bunch of new features that will make users' lives easier and give innovators even more power. Knowing that real developments like the upcoming hard fork will support any price gains gives investors more faith in the project. Investors may rest easy, and those looking for substance over hype will be drawn in as the emphasis moves from wild conjecture to firm foundations. Jeremy, an early Bitcoin booster, recently posted a picture of a Shiba Inu, drawing attention to the breed and suggesting that it is going to undergo a major transformation. Furthermore, Satoshi Kusama responded with a cryptic graphic, lending credence to this theory. Kusama said that the woman in the photo seemed to agree with Jeremy's theory regarding Shiba Inu. Kusama seems to be very sure that the dog-themed token is going to have a sudden surge in value. Looking deeper into the matter, we discover that 1.5 trillion tokens are being traded on the Shiba Inu network in a single day, which is rather astonishing. Traders must take notice of these significant transactions since they may signal future price swings. A notable transaction involving $50,000 is only one example of the large sums involved in these transactions. From what seems like a private wallet, 53 billion Shiba Inu, worth almost $1.36 million, is being sent to an anonymous receiver. We are also keeping an eye out for a transfer inside Coinbase or an increase in volatility, since this would explain the presence of over 106 billion Shiba Inu, or around $2.65 million in a hot wallet. The topics covered in this video, including the possibility of a future price increase for Shiba Inus, are fully compatible with the idea of becoming ready for an impending surge in volatility. Investors are hopeful that this matter will be handled soon, but we do need to address the Bitcoin dumping that has occurred as a result of zero inflows with BlackRock. However, how do you feel about that? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the matter. The day is over now. Remember to give it a big thumbs up. To see our most recent material, share it and subscribe to the channel.